Hi guys, welcome back to Tropical Tanker, and it's finally here! This is my community tank. I know I've had some messages from you guys privately asking like what I've got in here, how big is it, and plants and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with plants. All I know is the Eloda back there and the floating plant up there, the crystal wart I've got up there. So this is it. So this is my Fluval 200 litre tank, and it's my community tank. So we're gonna do some specimen spotlight, if you will, on here, on these tanks. So as you can all see, I've got some neon tetras. I've got between 15 and 20. I lost count how many I have, and I apologise. Yeah, so 15 to 20 neon tetras, and I've just fed them so they're not particularly staying tight as a group anymore, because I want them to be quite active when I took this video. And as some of you may have also spotted, here's the betta from the tank upstairs. Now with this betta, there are also a couple of guppies that you may have noticed, but I don't have any adult males in there. A, because I don't have any adult males, I've only got juvenile males, and B, if I did, I'd be putting them in the tank upstairs, because male guppies, or pretty much any guppy and betta, don't really get along. But if you introduce them correctly, like I spent 3 hours doing yesterday, they will get on really well. So I had to introduce him properly to the gourami fish up there, the 3-spot gourami. I had to, and especially the angelfish, because even though the angelfish are still quite young, they're still juveniles, or even babies, are still pretty small. I've only got these two, only these two angels. They are fin biters or nippers, cool, and so is the gourami. So I had to introduce them properly, and I spent an hour on each fish with the betta, just so they can see him, get a look at him, and so the betta can have a look at them, because obviously he's only seen Corydoras and the sucky fish I have upstairs. So I've also got a pair of pineapple swordtails. So this is the male here, and the female is actually pregnant. She's up there in the crystal wart, and she's actually quite heavily pregnant, so she's been hiding up there, and she's been hiding down in the plants down there quite a lot. So I'm expecting her to drop her fry quite soon. I've also got a pair of red wag swordtails. This male doesn't actually have a sword yet, so I assume that he's still quite young, and I'm hoping he'll develop his sword over time. And I've got the female back there. She's still also quite young, so won't be well, she might be pregnant but not showing clear signs. I've got oh, what did they call them, some marble swords. I did ask for a male and female, but I actually got 2 females, so but that doesn't really matter, because I've got 2 male swordtails. Also, the ratio for swordtails is 1-on-1. They're not like guppies where you have to have 3 females to 1 male. You can have equal amount of male and females with swordtails, so they can't have more males than females, because obviously they will pester. So I've got the 3-spot gourami here that actually has 2 spots, but he did have 3, but on one side, but his fader's got older. I've had this guy for about a year. He did have 2, he had 2 siblings which I bred, but they unfortunately passed away when we moved house. I've got 3 tiger barbs, 2 females, 1 male. As you can see, the 2 females are, this is a female here, they're quite pregnant. So that's a male, no female. But this one is, I'm expecting to lay quite soon. I've also got 3 German blue rams in here. I've had these for about a month now. they've been getting on really nice. The sand, oh my days, I need to clean. And so I've had the German blue rams for, yeah, about a month now. Where's, here, where's she gone there? I've had, this one was just a female who's been pretty big since I've got her, so she's actually breeding size, but the male that I have, unfortunately, is not doing so good. I believe he has swim bladder, so I've been treating him with this treatment. So hopefully he'll get something. I've done a water change today as well. So it will come to me now, and so I'm hoping he'll get better soon. So the reason my better's down here now is because I've got 3 more rams up in his tank upstairs. Ooh. So, and I believe it's 2 females, no, 2 males, 1 female. So they're up there, they're still young. They're smaller than this ram and that one. They're really small. And if you guys remember seeing on my first video, this is the female that was in the tank. There she is. That was in the tank upstairs. She is my red German tuxedo guppy, and her partner actually passed away in the tank upstairs, so I moved her down here with her fry. And all the other guppies, apart from her, well, including her, all related. So all the guppies about this size are all brothers and sisters, and she's the mother. So all the guppies in this tank are related, which is actually a bad thing, because we'll have inbreeding happen and all sorts. You can get they can have immune problems, so be more prone to diseases like dropsy and swim bladder, and they also can develop bent spines, and that's due to inbreeding. But I've actually got 3 females upstairs which are in the tank, which are in yesterday's video or day before. In that video, and I've got those 3 females which aren't related to any of these, so those females will be going back in after they've had their fry. Oh, what else have I talked about? Oh, I've got some vampire crabs. They're pretty cool. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, don't they need land? I mean, they should have land. And it's like, well, actually they don't. It's just a preference that they have. They're perfectly normal of staying underwater and can breathe underwater, but they do also like climb up the back. So I haven't actually checked, but there might be. Crap, there's the other one. And I'm quite happy with them being up there. I mean, you can't get out, and there's nearly always one up there, because I've got 2 vampire crabs and 2 red claw crabs. So, and the red claws usually stay in this chest, and there is one in there, but I don't think you guys will be able to see. But I got a male and female one of those. I've also got a clown roach in here. Oh yeah, there's a crab there, that red thing you can see. And I did just see the clown roach, but he disappeared inside the logging. I would say he was about that big. Yeah, probably about that big. And he likes to hide in there. Lots of Chinese algae eaters, and I've got elephant fish as well. He's nice. He's my brother's favourite fish. I've got 2 German red tuxedo fry in here. So I've got this one. So I've got this one who's the smallest out of the 2, and that one there who's starting to colour up nicely. They are the males, the old German red tuxedo males fry. They are his. So I'm hoping it'll be another male and female, although it will be inbreeding that happen. It doesn't really matter because I can always cross back to the mum, so I can get the good genes that I want. Ah, crabs come out. There you go. So this is the red claw crab. This is the male. He has much bigger pincers or claws than the female, and I'm hoping that I could get a couple of babies out of him. I've got some Amano and Mano shrimp that usually stay behind here, but as you can see I've got the golden algae eater back here. I can't actually see any at the moment, but I believe I've got 4 males and a female, so the female is pretty much always pregnant. Oh yeah, I've also got some bronze Corydoras in here. I had them in there for ages. I just have the bubbles because it's a nice thing. It increases the water disturbance, surface disturbance in the tank. So that's the community tank, guys. Thank you for watching.